Hello, and welcome to today's learning of the laws of Lashon Harah. Now, today's learning is extra special because tonight and tomorrow mark Tisha B'Av, the saddest day on the Jewish calendar. What is Tisha B'Av? Remember, it's the day that the first and the second temples were destroyed and the Jewish people were sent out into exile. And all the persecutions that followed after that were all because of that temple that was destroyed and because we do not have Mashiach. Now, when we first started learning the laws of Lashon Harah together, we said that one of the main reasons why the temple was destroyed is because of sinas chinam, baseless hatred that we have for one another, and Lashon Harah. And we gave many examples how speaking poorly about one another has caused us to be in this long, long exile. Now, sometimes it's hard to relate to that idea of losing the temple, but if there's any time that we can relate to it, it's these past 9 days and then tonight and tomorrow, where we have a national mourning with our entire nation. We're not going to be eating tonight and tomorrow. We're not even sitting on chairs, high chairs, until midday. You're not even supposed to say any psalms until midday, because when we say Tehillim, it's comforting, and we're not supposed to feel comfort because we are in mourning. Even these past 9 days, we didn't eat meat, we didn't drink wine, our showers are supposed to be limited and quick, we're not supposed to launder clothing. There's a lot of things that we do to show that as a nation we are in mourning. And what better way to help end this mourning, to help end this galus, this exile, than to really take upon ourselves the laws of Lashon Harah and not hating one another and not speaking badly of one another. Now, I know it is hard. Sometimes you don't want to be the one that's the odd man out in a conversation. Sometimes you're really angry at someone and you want to take revenge by slandering them. Sometimes you just want to partake in the fun. It could be fun to talk about people and hear what's going on in everyone's lives and hear the latest gossip. But I want to challenge you and ask you this. There are things in life that we would sacrifice for. So for example, imagine you work in a business with your mother and your child. And the boss comes over to you and says they will give you a promotion, they will raise your salary, but it will mean that your mother and your child will have to be fired. Would you do it? Would you want to take this promotion just so that your loved ones can then have to lose out because of it? What about this? You're a Sabbath observer. You take Shabbat very seriously, and your boss says to you that on Shabbos you have to go travel and represent them at a conference. Would you break Shabbos, which is very important to you, for your job? So too with Lashon Harah. Listen how the Chafetz Chaim puts it. If we could listen to the inner voice of a person who is willing to lose his job for the sake of Shabbos, we would hear him telling himself, I understand that I am facing tremendous difficulties by giving up my job, but it is well worth it. How can I even think of desecrating Hashem's special day? When faced with the test of Lashon Harah, our intuitive response should be the same. True, I'm facing tremendous difficulty by refusing to participate in such conversations, but it is well worth it. How can I even think of transgressing these all-important commandments? And how can I entertain the possibility of taking part in that which is the primarily cause of our current exile? If there's any time that we can feel the pain of our exile, it's today. With COVID on the rise in so many places, with so many people that we know and love experiencing personal tragedies and difficulties, with our nation as a whole experiencing so much anti-Semitism, this is all an outgrowth of not having a temple. Because once we do come back to Israel as a nation and have a temple again and Mashiach comes, we will experience a closeness and a clarity with God that we cannot even imagine. So I ask you, if there is somebody in your life that you have discord with, that you feel you hate, try your best, try your hardest to let it go and forgive them. At least to not speak Lashon Harah about them. And even better, if you can actually reach out to them and make peace. The Torah says that in the merit of peace, people see tremendous Yeshuas, tremendous salvations on personal levels and on national levels. I wish us all a meaningful Tisha B'Av. And I really, truly pray this is the last Tisha B'Av we ever have to experience, that we could really be in Israel with the Beis HaMikdash, feeling close to Hashem. And I wish us all the ability to make peace with those that we may dislike. And in the merit of that peace, we should experience inner peace because of it, and peace as a nation. Have a wonderful day.